So it's safe to say that the terrain over the last few years has changed, that we navigate the mountain, if you will, of business on. And I agree with you, there's a new normal and there's a lot that's transpired, but let's just be honest, the terrain's ever changing in business and in life, right? There's always, change is the constant. What isn't changing is the principles with which you conduct yourself and how you run your life or your businesses or both. And so as I've grown through that and matured through that over the last few decades in business and doing this whole thing, I've learned to find those that have gone ahead of me and learn the principles with which they conduct themselves in business and in life. Because let's just take my first day of skiing. I hated it. I cried. I literally cried on the slopes. It's hard for me to admit that to you. It was terrible. But I found a great instructor who said, hey, Bo, I bet you if you go just a touch faster and learn this concept, this principle of getting on the edges of your skis versus, doing the pizza thing or the French fry thing all the way down the mountain, which is both terrifying and uncomfortable, depending on the scenario. He said, hey, let's put you on a blue. Let's get you going a little bit faster, right? But I'm going to guide you down and I'm going to teach you how to find your edges on your skis. So that principle alone, I could take that same set of skis to the Swiss Alps and I could ski on different terrain, but apply that to that mountain and have just as much fun and get down the mountain safely because I know that principle. So back to my earlier statement, the idea of changing terrain is always present. These principles that you can learn in business or in life ideally don't change, particularly if they've been battle hardened and tested through the course of time. The idea of Basecamp and the reason that we brought this whole event together is actually to find those people that have those battle-tested principles and approaches and put them all in one room so that we could expedite your learning, whether it be in scaling your business, your ads, or your life, the way that these men and women have expedited my own learning. So I hope that you dedicate a day or two or three to spend with us. We're gonna do some fun things. We're gonna go mountain biking. We're gonna go play some golf for those that elect to do the VIP side of things. Most importantly, we're going to get to know each other and dive into each other's businesses and learn from each other either on stage or in the hallways, and ideally learn those principles and apply them so that we can take them over any terrain and ski at speed with a smile on our face. Hope to see you at Basecamp.